Okay, so I've had this Instagram account for like 6 weeks now, and I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning. One might argue I still don't, but I'm much better than I was 6 weeks ago. The thing is that I didn't tell my other Instagram account, like my normal one that I've had for like 6 years, I didn't tell anybody that I have this new account. And I wonder why. Like, I'm not hiding anything here. I don't have anything to hide. I'm literally the same person to my friends as I am when I'm talking on camera right now to all of you people. So it really begged the question of like, why am I not telling them? Of course it has to do with putting myself out there and the fears associated with that. And yeah, like, I'm a normal person. I've got my own stuff I gotta work on, and so I'm working on it. Yesterday I finally posted that I have this new account, and several of my friends followed me. You know, the content itself of what I'm doing and what I'm talking about and my whole process and everything, it's not something that's going to resonate with everybody, and that's fine. Even if they're my best friends and they don't like it, they can stop following me. I do not care. I am doing this account once again for me, and if it happens to be helpful for people, then that's awesome. And if it doesn't, and if you're one of my friends watching this right now, you can feel free to unfollow me. All of you can, actually, because who knew that I was going to be posting so much? I did. But yeah, seriously, like, there's something about putting yourself out there, especially to people that you know. It's way easier for me to think about an Instagram account where none of my friends or family are following me and they have no idea what I'm doing in my free time. But when you start to put yourself in front of people that you know, I mean, that's like a next level thing for me. It's got its own challenges, even though, yeah, there are people that love and care about you, but to me, it's harder. This whole concept of putting myself out there and creating this personal brand is one that is a huge deal to me. And I thought about this before I started making all these videos on Instagram, because I came to the conclusion that I want people to see the authentic me. In a coaching session, they're not going to see that, because I don't talk about my own experience. I'm not telling them what to do based on that. Nothing like that. I'm not talking about how my weekend was. But I want people to be able to see that I'm human too. I went to my psychologist for 10 years, and I have no idea about anything about her life. Nothing. When I thought about what I wanted people to know about me if they were going to hire me as a coach, is that I'm a normal person, that I'm going through the same things that they're going through. And also, I've overcome a lot of those things too. A lot of times people will pick a coach because they say, oh, like, she already went through a divorce, she already went through a miscarriage, she already went through an engagement that got broken, she already went through moving to a different country multiple times and starting over, and, you know, leaving a job of 11 years. Like, all those things people can point to me and be like, yeah, I want her to coach me because she's already gone through it. So if people can't see that, like, where am I going to put that? I'm not gonna on my website put, I had a miscarriage, I had an engagement that got broken off. It's not like something I'm gonna put as a poster child situation. So, but I want people to know that, because I have gone through those things. I do feel like I have a lot to offer in that sense, even energetically, because people are going to be able to pick up on stuff when they're in a session with me. So, while yeah, it was a decision that I made to not tell all my friends for a while, I recognize that that's just a limiting fear of mine that I've got going on in my head that I need to work through myself. And that's why I did yesterday. And what was the response? A bunch of people came and followed me. I mean, like, what do I expect? They're my friends. So yeah, I need to learn to be okay with people judging me. And it's fine if they don't like what I'm talking about. It's fine if they don't agree. It's fine if it rubs them the wrong way. That's all fine. Nobody needs to follow me on this account for me to be content with what I'm doing. Like, this is a huge transformational time in my life that I am documenting on the daily. And it's like a diary. It's like a diary for me of looking at what all the small wins are, because if I don't pay attention to them, then they're just going to float right by and I'm not going to recognize all the progress that I'm making. So Instagram and YouTube, those are ways for me to actually be present with what I'm doing and be, happy about these changes that I'm making, because they are big deals. It is a big deal to go to the gym. What am I at? Almost 60 days now in a row. Like, that's a big deal. I haven't done that before in my life, and I'm almost 40 years old. So yeah, I'm like doing things that are brand new for me, and I'm excited about them. So while I'm not going to be like, crying in front of my clients while I'm coaching them, I do want them to see that I'm a human being too, and that I'm doing the self-work necessary in order to move past stuff. And I will encourage people in our sessions and in their own process to do whatever the thing is that they need to do in order to get closer to where they're going. So I'm glad the cat is out of the bag. I'm glad my friends now know that I have this other secret account that's probably got, 150 reels at this point. And I think it is just yet another kind of lesson for myself of like not caring what other people think about me, and not caring even if the things that I say aren't like on the same page with them. That's fine. I'm not out here trying to please everybody. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, then unfollow me.